Good morning po. Mag-start na po tayo ng PREBID conference. Good morning po. Start na po tayo ng PREBID conference. So, uh, this day, August 30, good morning po sa ating back members, back secretariat and back PWG, live, attend po via online through Zoom meetings. So, for this day, PREBID conference po natin para sa contract ID 25DL0001 to 25DL0008. So start po natin for the first contract ID. For first project, contract ID 25DL0001, organizational outcome, ensure safe and reliable national road system, network development program, construction of bypass and diversion roads, GUMACA bypass road package A. So for the scope of work, construction of slope protection structures, length of 90 linear meters, approved budget for the contract of 49 million pesos. Source of fund FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program. Ang duration is 270 calendar days. Size range medium A, license category B, and cost of bidding document of 25,000 pesos. So for second project, 25DL0002 Convergence Special Support Programs, Construction Improvement Access Road leading to declared tourism destinations, Tourism Road, Infrastructure Program Trip, Access Road leading to BOSQUE Cave, GUMACA, Quezon. So, ang scope of work po natin is construction concrete road, length of 75 linear meters, approved budget for the contract of 3,430,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program, duration of 90 calendar days, size range, small b, license category C and D, and cost of bidding document of 5,000 pesos. Third project, Contract ID 25DL0003, Convergence Special Support Program, Construction Improvement Access Roads leading to declared tourism destinations, Tourism Road Infrastructure Program Trip, Access Road leading to pristine beaches, TAGKAWAYAN, Quezon. Ang scope of work po natin is construction concrete road, length of 108 linear meters, approved budget for the contract of 4,900,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program, duration of 90 calendar days, size range, small b, license category C and D, and cost of bidding document of 5,000 pesos. Number 4, Contract ID 25DL0004, Convergence and Special Support Program, Construction Improvement of Access Road leading to declared tourism destinations, Tourism Road Infrastructure Program Trip, Access Road leading to KABAKAN, KABAKAN Falls, TAGKAWAYAN, Quezon. So, length of 125 linear meters, approved for the contract of 4,900,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program, size range small b. Ang contract duration po natin is 90 calendar days. License category C and D, and cost of bidding document of 5,000 pesos. Next, fifth project, contract ID 25DL0005, Convergence Special Support Program, construction improvement of access roads leading to declared tourism destinations, Tourism Road Infrastructure Program Trip, access road leading to Lamesang Bato, Calawag, Quezon. Then, ang location, Calawag, Quezon, scope of work, construction concrete road, length of 150 linear meters, approved budget for the contract of 4,900,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program, duration of 90 calendar days, size range, small b, license category C and D, and cost of bidding document of 5,000 pesos. Number 6, Contract ID 25DL0006, Convergence Special Support Program, Construction Improvement Access Roads leading to declared tourism destination, Access Road, Tourism Road Infrastructure Program Trip, Concepcion, Ilaya Ecotourism Road, Plaridel, Quezon. Scope of work, construction concrete road, length of 144 linear meters, budget for the contract of 4,900,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program, duration of 90 calendar days, size range small b, license category C and D, and cost of bidding document of 5,000 pesos. Next, number 7, Contract ID 25DL0007, Convergence Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, DIP Multipurpose Building, Facilities to Support Social Services, completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Villa Belen, Quezon. Scope of work, construction of multipurpose building, number building 1, approved budget for the contract of 2,970,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program, duration of 120 calendar days, size range small b, license category C and D, and cost of bidding document of 5,000 pesos. Then, our last project for this invitation, Contract ID 25DL0008, Convergence Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, CPAG, CPAG access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of bridge, Barangay Anas, Calawag, Quezon. Scope for construction of bridge, ang length po ay 40 linear meters. Approved budget for the contract of 9,800,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program. Duration of 180 calendar days. Size range, small b. License category C and D and cost of bidding document of 10,000 pesos. So, bitin po natin, meron po tayong 8 projects for this invitation. Yung lahat po ng nabanggit nating projects from 25DL0001 up to 25DL0008, lahat po siya is under the early procurement activity or EPA. So as is indicated naman po dun sa ating invitation na under EPA po lahat ng ating 8 projects. Proceed po tayo dun sa category support. So dun sa 8 projects po natin, meron po tayong isang slow protection, 25DL0001, so isa lang po yung slow protection project natin. Then meron po tayong 5 construction of concrete road. So for the roads, 25DL0002, 25DL0003, 25DL004, 25DL0005, and 25DL0006. So 5 po yung roads. Meron din po tayong isang construction of multipurpose building, contract ID 25DL0007, and nung last category po natin, bridge, contract ID 25DL0008. So, for the construction slope protection structures, that is for contract ID 25DL0001, for the major category support. So, road construction slope protection using structural measures, revetment, retaining structure, or wire net. Then for the similar categories, FC, SPS, or flood control suction slope, slope protection using structural measures, structural revetment, retaining structures, or wire net. And other similar categories, flood control, hydraulics, river control. So isa lang po yung ating slope protection. That is for contract ID 25DL0001. So for the construction of concrete road, so 5 po yun. The major categories of work, RCP or road construction, PCCP. Then for the other similar categories of work, road rehabilitation, PCCP, and road construction, tunnel, PCCP. So for the construction of concrete road, it is for contract ID 25DL0002, 25DL0003, 25DL0004, 25DL0005, and 25DL0006. Okay, next. For the construction multipurpose buildings, that is for contract ID 25DL0007. For the major categories of work, building construction without piles, low rise. Concrete frame, so 1 to 5 stories. So concrete po yung ating multipurpose building. Then for the other similar categories of work, building construction with piles, high-rise, concrete frame, cast-in-place piles, 6 and above stories. Building construction with piles, low-rise, concrete frame, cast-in-place piles, 1 to 5 stories. Building construction with piles, high-rise, concrete frame, driven piles, 6 and above stories. Building construction with piles, low-rise, concrete frame, driven piles, 1 to 5 stories. Building construction without piles, high-rise, concrete frame, 6 and above stories. Then building industrial plant, low-rise, medium-rise, and high-rise. So this is for contract ID 25DL0007. Next, last contract ID 25DL0008 for the construction of bridge. For the major category support, bridge construction, concrete, superstructure with cast-in-place piles. Then for the similar category support, bridge rehabilitation, concrete superstructure with cast-in-place piles, bridge retrofitting, concrete superstructure with cast-in-place piles, Building construction with board piles, building rehabilitation with board piles, building rehabilitation concrete, bridge construction concrete, and bridge rehabilitation retrofitting. So that is for 25DL0008. Then next, proceed po tayo dun sa ating bill of quantities. So for the construction slope protection structure, 25DL0001. So for the summary of bid prices, Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. C, earthwork. D, submission-based course. Then E for the surface course. G, drainage and slope protection structure. And Part LB B, bank and slope protection works. So for Part A, we have facilities for the engineer. We have provision of field office for the incidental basis, provision of furnitures, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, provision for pickup type service vehicle for the incidental basis, provision of progress photograph. Then Part B, premise and clearances, project billboard signboard, provision of safety and health program, traffic management, mobilization, and demobilization. Then for Part C, for the earthworks, we have clearing and grabbing, embankment from roadways, structure excavation, common soil, embankment from barrow, common soil, subgrade preparation, common material. The next Part D, submission-based course, we have aggregate sub-base course. Then Part E, for the surface course, Portland cement concrete pavement, macro synthetic fiber, 0.30 meter, take 14 days. So, next item, for the drainage and slope protection structure. So, ito po yung major item natin. Part G, stone masonry and concrete slope protection. Then for bank and slope protection works, Part L-B, structural steel sheet piles furnished and structural steel sheet piles driven. So, that is for contract ID 25DL0001. Next, for the construction concrete road, so 5 po yung ating roads. So same lang din po yung magiging requirements po natin sa BOQ. Magkakaroon lang po sila ng pagkakaiba sa quantity saka sa length po ng ating concrete roads. So for the sample po natin, 25DL0006, Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. C, earthwork. D, submission-based course. E for the surface course. And G for the drainage and slope protection structures. So, for the contract ID, 25DL0002, 25DL0003, 25DL0004, 25DL0005, and 25DL0006. So, 5 construction of concrete roads. For the bill of quantities, Part A, facilities for the engineer, provision of field office for the incidental basis, provision of furniture, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, and provision for pickup type service vehicle for the on rental basis. Then next, provision of progress photograph. Then Part B. For Part B, for other general requirements, we have premise and clearances, project billboard, signboard, provision of safety and health program, traffic management, and mobilization, demobilization. Then Part C for the earthworks, clearing, grabbing, embankment from roadway, structure excavation, common soil, embankment from barrow, common soil, and subgrade preparation, common material. Then for Part D, for the submission-based course, we have polymer stabilized sub-base surface course. Then Part E for the surface course, Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced, 0.23 meter thick, 14 days. So, yun din po palang nabanggit ko na 5 contract ID. So, magkakaroon din po sila ng changes or magkakaiba dun sa ating thickness as per indicated po sa contract ID. Pero dun sa major categories po natin, so same lang po yung nare-required natin na scope of works. Then part G for the drainage and slope protection structures, stone masonry. Then next project po tayo, for the multipurpose building, for the contract ID 25DL0007. For the summary bid prices, Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. D, reinforced concrete, and E for the finishing and other civil works. So for Part A, we have provision of office for the rental basis, provision of furniture, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, provision of 4x4 pickup type service vehicle for the engineer and rental basis, and provision of progress photograph. Then for Part B, other general requirements, permits and clearances, project billboard, signboard, visual safety and health program, mobilization, demobilization. Then Part D for the reinforced concrete, forms and false works. Then Part E, finishing and other civil works, pre-painted metal sheet above 0.4 to 7 mm ride type long span, cement plaster finish, painting works, masonry, concrete. Then CHB na load bearing including reinforcing steel 150 millimeters, structural steel presses. So yun lang po yung ating required items for 25DL0007 construction multipurpose building. Next. Last project o last contract ID po natin. That is for the construction of bridge. Contract ID 25DL0008. So for the summary bid prices, Part A, facilities for the engineer. B, other general requirements. F for the bridge construction, and G for the drainage and slope protection structure. So Part A, provision of the office for the rental basis, provision of furniture, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, provision of 4x4 pickup type service vehicle for the rental basis, and provision of progress photograph. Next, Part B, other general requirements, permits and clearances, project billboard, signboard, officer safety and health program, traffic management, and mobilization, demobilization. Then Part F for the bridge construction. So concrete file cast in drill holes, 1.5 millimeter diameter, 1.5 meter diameter, permanent casing 1.5 meter diameter, 100 millimeter thick, fire integrity testing, cross-hole sonic, high strain dynamic testing PDA, reinforcing steel grade 40, reinforcing steel grade 60, structural concrete to 27.58 megapascal class A, 14 days. Then for the drainage and slope protection structure, Part G, stone masonry. So, tapos na ba tayo sa BOQ? Proceed po tayo sa minimum equipment requirements. So for the minimum equipment requirements for the construction slope protection structures, so required po natin backhoe, bar bender, bar cutter, bulldozer, concrete saw, concrete skreeder, concrete vibrator, cutting outfit, dump truck, generator set, motorized road grader, one bagger mixer, payloader, sealer joint, diesel driven with hot cold spray nozzle, service vehicle, stake truck, trailer, low bed with truck tractor, truck mounted crane with bucket, vibrator roller, vibro hammer, water truck pump, welding machine, minor tools, and minimum testing equipment as per DEO 11 series of 2017. That is for slope protection structure 25DL0001. Next, required equipment natin for the construction of concrete roads. So pare-pareho lang po yung ating 5 projects sa roads. That is for 25DL00002, 25DL0003, 25DL0004, 25DL0005, and 25DL0006. So required equipment, backhoe, bar cutter, bulldozer, concrete saw, concrete skreeder, concrete vibrator, dump truck, motorized road grader, one bagger mixer payloader, sealer, joint gas diesel driven with hot cold spray nozzle, service vehicle, stake truck, trailer low bed with truck tractor, vibratory roller, water truck pump, minor tools, and minimum testing equipment as per DEO 11 series of 2017. Then next, for the minimum equipment requirement ng ating multipurpose building, 25DL0007, bar bender, bar cutter, cargo truck, crane, one bagger mixer, plate compactor, service vehicle, trailer, low bed with truck, tractor, welding machine, minor tools, and minimum testing equipment as per DEO 11 series of 2017. Then last, contract ID na rin, for 25DL0008, required equipment, air compressor with 2 jackhammer, backhoe, bar bender, bar cutter, batching plant, bentonite beam, bentonite mixer, breaker pavement and rock wheel, portable petrol per horsepower, cargo truck, compressor, air portable concrete vibrator, crane, crane crawler with bucket, cutting outfit, drilling rig, drop hammer, dump truck. Okay. Dynamic file testing, generator set, one bagger mixer, payloader, file integrity testing, sonic and accessories, service vehicle, SPTN and descending machine, stake truck, tower light, crane, trailer, low bed with truck, tractor, transit mixer, Remy pipe set, truck mounted crane, vibro hammer, water pump, water truck pump, welding machine, minor tools, and minimum test equipment as per the 11 series of 2017. So, as okay, so for the minimum test equipment, so next po natin is for the plans. So for 25DL0001, so yung plan po natin for the construction bypass, diversion road, GUMACA bypass road, package A, GUMACA Quezon, station 0006 plus 497 to station 0006 plus 697, length of 200 linear meters.
Ng mga chapters na narito. Isang magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Salamat sa exhibition na po ay
Okay, next for 25DL002, access road leading to BOSQUE Cave, GUMACA Quezon, length of 75 linear meters.
Sabi ko kay Secretary Bunoan. Marami pang ilokal dito. Kaya sa kamay. Sabi ko kay Secretary Bunoan, ako ay kaata tapos sabi ni Secretary Bunoan.
Then next, for contract ID 25DL0003, access road leading to Pristine Beaches, TAGKAWAYAN, Quezon, length of 108 linear meters. Next, number 4.
Apay lugar para sa event. Sayang tama ba? Hindi ako naintindihan ng ating mga bisita, mga ambassador.
Okay, access road leading to KABAKAN Falls, TAGKAWAYAN, Quezon, length of 125 linear meters. Next, number 25DL0005, Access road leading to Lamesang Bato, Calao, Quezon. Length of 150 linear meters.
Architect,
Then 25 DL006, Tourism Road, Concepcion, Ilaya Ecotourism Road, Plaridel, Quezon, length of 144 linear meters.
Ay, Marican.
Then 25 DL00007, multipurpose building, Barangay Villa Belen, Quezon, Quezon. Okay, next. Last contract ID 25 DL0008, Construction Bridge, Barangay Anas, Calao, Quezon, length of 40 linear meters. Okay. Then, proceed po tayo sa other matters. Teka lang. Yes. So, for the other matters, number 1, all notarized documents should be attached with documentary stamps. Any missing document is round outright rejection of bid. Use the specified form and paper size for the bidding documents. So, record po natin A4 ang paper size. Hanggat maaari meron pong pagination, ear tags, and table of contents. Kung wala naman po tayong pagination, ear tags, and table of contents, so as long as i-acknowledge po ng ating representative ng bidder na ganun yung pagkakapackage ng kanilang bidding document, so hindi po siya grounds for disqualification. Then remind the contractors that overlapping of the proposed key personnel and pledge equipment is a common cause of cost disqualification of the contractors. Okay, so under DO 127 series of 2018, strict applications of R8 9184 in the conduct of cost qualification of the bidders with delay ongoing contracts. So if the proposed key technical personnel is employee of the bidder and working on other project at time of bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that one, the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder awarded the contract, and two, issue will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualification as certified by the implementing office pursuant to DO9 series of 2012. Then the proposed key personnel and replacement must be named in the bidding document. So, sa pagsasabit po ng technical bid natin, dapat po nakalagay na rin po yung ating replacement personnel kasi kailangan din po natin i-check siya kung wala din po siyang hinahawakan na may delay or delay na projects. If at the time of post-qualification procedure, the BAC verifies that any of deficiency is due to the contractor's fault or negligence, pursuant to Section 34.3, the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 9184, the procurement entity shall disqualify the contractor from the award without any right to reimburse fees and incidental costs paid for the procurement of infrastructure subcontract subject of the bid. If the grounds for the post-disqualification is based on the above requirements, the concerned BAC shall issue a notice of post-disqualification to the bidder with the statement that the DPWH shall not qualify your bid for any of its projects until or unless the reason of your post-disqualification was already cleared by the concerned implementing office. Upon the presentation of the required documentary evidence, the concerned implementing office shall issue a certification if the contractor has already eliminated the negative slippages and other deficiencies. However, Natterhin shall delay the procurement process of the concerned implementing office in accordance with the periods provided under the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 9184. So, during post-qualification, magbe-verify po ang ating BAC sa mga offices kung merong defects or negative slippages. Pero hindi po natin kailangang intayin yung reply ng mga office na masusulatan for verification para makapag-conduct po ng result ng ating evaluation. So, as prescribed po dun sa ating procurement process, yung duration, so dun lang po tayo mag-i-stick. Hindi po natin kailangang intayin lahat po ng reply. So, additional guidelines po, this is Department Order 148 Series of 2024. Guidelines on the accreditation and assignment of the contractors and consultants project engineers. So, indicated naman po dun sa ating bidding documents. Required po natin at least provisional project engineer po yung ma-assign sa ating project. Aside po kasi dun sa accredited materials engineer, nire-record na rin po natin na may accreditation ng ating contractors project engineer. So, ang project engineer din po, maximum lang po ng 10 projects ang pwedeng i-handle within the same region. So, paki-check na lang po bago po tayo mag-pledge po ng ating key personnel. Paki-check lang po o double-check po lahat ng ilalagay natin sa ating technical bid na hindi po tayo mag-exceed sa 10 projects. Remind that the contractors that subcontracting is allowed is under DEO 261 series 2022. Submission drafting of bids will be on time, while clock in this office is designated as the official time, and late bids will not be accepted. So bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat at its office for manual submission or at electronic bids _Quezon4@dpwh.gov.ph for the electronic submission on or before November 11 at 10 a.m. So, deadline po natin ng drafting is on November 11, 10 a.m. lang po. Paki-present lang po ng resibo natin bago po mag-draft ng bids. Pwede pong bumili ng bidding documents sa other district engineering office, sa regional office, or sa central office. So, paki-present lang po sa front desk guard natin yung ating resibo para makapasok po tayo sa office premises. Department Order 28 Series of 2024. This is for the three-strike policy in the procurement of contracts for infrastructure works, goods, and consulting services. Department Order 12 Series 2024 for the strengthening compliance of RA 11058 and its implementing rules and regulations, compliance with the construction and safety health requirements, required submission of DPWH approved, duly concurred by the DOLE. Next, number 10, inclusion of minimum materials equipment in the technical component of bid under DO 11 Series of 2017. Then next is mayor's permit as part of the eligibility requirements. Then Department Order 133 Series of 2015 for the President's Diagram Method. Department Order 105 Series 2020 and Department Order 6 Series of 2024. So, for the transparency and accountability of the procurement process, so naka-YouTube live stream po tayo dun sa ating DPWH Quezon 4th DEO YouTube channel. For the bidders and back members po na gusto mag-participate online, paki-notify lang po yung office para mabigyan po namin kayo ng Zoom link. Then, tulad din po na nabanggit natin kanina, this is under GPPB Circular 06 Series dash 2019 for the implementation of early procurement activity. So, yung lahat po ng 8 projects natin is through EPA. Department Order 87 Series 2020 for the electronic submission and receipt of bids. So, pakisunod lang po yung guidelines kung ang prepare po natin dropping o pag-submit ng bids is via electronic bids. Then next, number 16, without prejudice to the provisions of RA 3019 and other penal laws, penalties, and offenses are cover all types of procurement, whether done manually or electronically, pursuant to Rule 21, Penal Clause, Section 65, Offenses and Penalties of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 9184. Department Order 10 Series 2015 for the ICT. Then for the site inspection, dun po sa bidders natin na gustong mag-request ng site inspection, paki-coordinate lang po kay Engineer Ray and Engineer Kevin for the schedule po ng site inspection. Then number 18, all prospective bidders are their representative to present their contract information together with their company ID. Authorization letter should not be accepted. Then ulitin lang din po natin yung requirements for the eligibility. For the infrastructure, DTI, SEC-CDA, Mayor's Permit, Tax Clearance, Statement of Ongoing Contract, Statement of SLCC, Pickup License and Registration, Audited Financial Statement, and NFCC. Then in case po na kailangan natin ng Class B document or yung ating joint venture agreement. Then for the sealing and marking of bids, eligibility document and technical requirements of first envelope, the financial proposal on the second envelope. So all envelopes must be properly labeled, name of contract to be bid, name and address of bidder, backup procure entity, and do not open before. So yung date po natin is on November 11, 2024. So 10 a.m. po yung deadline ng dropping ng bids. So record din po natin na may copy 1 and copy 2. Pero kung wala pong copy 1 and copy 2, okay lang po yung original bid. Pakilagay na lang po yung scan copy niya sa CD or sa USB. Nakasale din po siya kasama ng original bid para kung kailangan pong mag-reproduce ng copy, so office lang po yung bahala mag-print. Then that is for the manual submission. So for the electronic submission naman, this is under DOH 7 Series 2020. All bids must be in PDF format and all folders must be password protected. Then advisory to our valued clients, and this office is still implementing no appointment, no entry policy. Clients including bidders must schedule their visit by this address and then submit the office form to the office concerned at least 1 day before the scheduled meeting through email address pakisonfort@deo.yahoo.com.ph. Forms or visitors pass will also be provided at the front desk guard for walk-in clients, but entry will still depend on the approval of the office concerned. The Department of Public Works and Highway, Quezon District Engineering Office, reserve the right to reject any or all bids, declare a failure of bidding prior to contract award in accordance with Section 35 and 41 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 9194, without thereby incurring any liability to affected bidder or bidders. Any other questions po?
And other unregulated activities.
Okay, so kung wala na pong questions, dito po nagtatapos yung ating PREBID conference for 25 DL0001 up to 25 DL0008. So, thank you po sa mga umattend and good morning po. So, end na po natin yung ating live stream. So, reminder din po, resume po tayo ng PREBID conference by tomorrow, October 31, para another APA projects po. Okay, thank you po ulit.